All right, so this is what I'm working with. Pretty simple. Probably not what you guys were expecting, but probably if you check the thumbnail, you'll see that this is basically what it is. So where do I start from? Let's start off with the table. Not super exciting, to be honest. I'll show you guys a picture of what the table used to look like before I had this whole thing done. All right, so for the chair, I promise you guys, I have nothing that's super expensive. The chair is a very basic chair, to be honest. It's probably well known in Nigeria because this is like one of the cheapest chairs you could get. I think it was around 29,000 at the time I got it. And it was 29,000 because it had the headrest, which is pretty useless. I won't lie. It's pretty useless. My head is around here. So this is basically for my neck, not for my head. And it's very uncomfortable, I'll not lie. No adjustable armrest, so I tend to have my hands on this sharp. Let me show you if I can show you guys pretty sharp edge. I won't lie. I end up getting like pains on my hand. I think I won't show you guys what it looks like after like a full hour of walking. But yeah, it's pretty simple. I have nothing too fancy. Chair, pretty basic. I won't lie. I wanted to get another one. I saw this Forgo chair that everybody keeps buying. I wanted to get it, but I was like, if I already have a chair and it's not broken, then what's the point, really? But it's really uncomfortable, so that might just be the reason I change the chair. That's sad. I have this lamp that I got pretty cheap. What I love about it is it has this slight cutout for my phone. Basically, just use my phone. Let me get my phone out. 11. I've been using this for a very long time. So when it's charging, I just basically leave it like this, and it goes into standby mode. I love this lamp, to be honest. It gets like pretty bright. This was what I actually used to shoot the AirPods unboxing. This was all I could use to light that video, and it came out pretty well, I won't lie. Cable management. I'm using the Anker cable. I think this is the 10 meter 100 watts cable from Anker. It's braided, so it's pretty long as well. That's why I have it all tied up, but it comes in very, very handy when I want to sit on all the way on my bed, like watch movies and stuff. So it works perfectly. This is like low-key one of the most important things to me. My Wi-Fi 4G router. I plan on getting a 5G, but I don't know whether 5G is in my location yet. So that's why I'm still skeptical about that. Things on the table. I think these are my AirPods Pro 2s. A friend got it for himself, and I was like, I need to test it. And when I tested it, I was like, nah, I think I need this for myself. It was pretty expensive for like an average Nigerian. Then I have my dongle. I'll get to this if we can focus. Please focus. Yeah. Ugreen adapter, USB-C adapter. This, it has to be the most expensive thing I've ever gotten in my entire life. This is the M1 Pro MacBook Pro, the base model, 16 gigs of RAM, unified memory, that's what Apple calls it, 512 gigs of SSD. It's 16 inches, so I love it. I was going to get the 14 inches, but I'm so happy I did not get the 14 inches, to be very honest. I'm very happy because, as you can tell, I don't have a monitor. So if I had the 14 inch, I'm like stuck with a smaller size screen. It's quite heavy, quite big, to be honest. It's like massive, to be not too massive, but like it's bigger than my previous laptop. Mousepad was from Amazon. I think these were the first things I ever got from Amazon, all the way from the US to Nigeria. Ovenbird, I think this was called. I've forgotten how much I got it. I think it was like 19 bucks. I don't know, I'm not too sure, but I'll show the price on screen so that you guys can see what it costs. The Razer Viper Mini. Now the Razer Viper Mini has been with me for a very long time, and you see this whole wired situation. I'm not liking it anymore, to be honest. I made some purchases that are coming very soon, and one of them like was a mouse. I'm getting rid of the Viper Mini. I love the pulling rates. I think I was not focused there. I love the pulling rate. It's at 1,000 pulling rate, which is pretty decent for gaming, but I don't play games that much. Do you get? So like, I don't really need a high pulling rate mouse. The mouse I'm getting doesn't have that much high pulling rate, but it's decent. By pulling rate, basically what I mean is like how responsive the mouse is. So the higher the number, the better. I think this is at 1,000. It's 1,000 on PC, on Windows, but on Mac it's like 60. I actually checked, and that's what I noticed. But I've never actually had the issue. It's pretty responsive to me. one of the latest additions, because apparently, like I told you guys, I got this as secondhand. Well, I say used. So this port, this Type-C port just stopped working on its own. I don't know why or what caused it, but it just stopped working. So I was left with the decision of getting a USB hub. I think that's the word. Earlier on, before I got this, while this port was still working, I was using this. That's where this comes in. From Ugreen, just to connect my Razer Viper Mini. But since I got this and it has basically all the ports I need, most of the ports I need, I'm good with that. So water bottle, mostly empty. I wouldn't lie, it's mostly empty. I know I should be taking water. I know all these YouTubers would be like 2024, stay hydrated, guys, blah blah blah. But I clearly do not take people's advice that much. I should. I think there's water in it right now, but I do not take my own or take advice that well. One of the best things I've gotten is the Samsung T7 Shield. This one has been with me for a very long time. Among the first things I ordered from Amazon as well. I got this at 2 terabytes. The price was around 130 at that time, but I think it's slightly or a bit higher now. I think it's about 180 now. RGB, very cheap RGB light. I won't lie, that I got a few years back. This is like the longest things I've had. And yeah, I almost forgot about this. This is the BOLED S7 speaker. Pretty terrible speaker, I won't lie, but at that time that's what I could afford. If I was going to get something else, it would probably be the Beats Pill. I think that's what it's called. So yeah, that is basically my setup. Very impromptu video, to be honest. I planned it, but like I wasn't sure of what I was going to say. I'm already sweating because this fan is not on. I'm dying. Yeah, I just decided to show you guys what my setup looks like. This is my 2024, I think mid or towards the end of 2024 setup. Probably it only goes up from here. I hope so. I don't know what you gain from any of this, but I just decided to share it with you guys. And yeah, thank you again so much for 1,000 subscribers. It has been a very long dream. I'm looking forward to more tech videos. I know my videos have been all over the place so far, but like I'm trying to find a format or find like what works for me and also for you guys. So probably even let me know down in the comments what you guys like to see, and I'm going to try my best to get that out. My hands are getting tired. I'll catch you guys in the next video.